and welcome back to yet another episode of Charger News. I'm your host, Trevor Wishingrad.
And I am Sir Maximilius Burgess Rubinstein III, Esquire.
Happy Staff Appreciation Week to all of our wonderful staff here at Agora. We appreciate everything you do for us at the school.
Today, there is a fundraiser for peer tutoring at the Panda Express in Agora. The fundraiser will end at 9:30, so try to grab a bite at Panda to support the AHS peer tutoring.
Last week, the Writers Guild of America went on strike. Here is John Jacobson with a special report.
Charger News Special Report.
In 2007, the Writers Guild of America went on strike for 100 days, crippling the film and television industry and severely affecting the economy of California. A large issue addressed in the strike was the effect of the relatively new introduction of the internet into the mainstream. Now, 16 years later, the WGA is striking once again to not only improve wages in the age of streaming, but to also regulate the use of AIs such as ChatGPT to write. Writers are willing to utilize AI as a tool to help in writing scripts, as long as the human writer still gets credit. So how does this affect you, the audience? Members of the WGA are prohibited from writing during the strike, causing many late-night shows, such as Saturday Night Live and The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, to go dark because of a lack of writers. Most streaming services have shows in their backlog, so you won't immediately run out of new stuff to watch, but the fall season could suffer immensely from a lack of content. However, shows that don't use guild writers like Gutfield and many reality shows like America's Got Talent have continued production as usual. Even Luke Skywalker himself has spoken out in support of the writers, tweeting, "If it ain't on the page, it ain't on the stage."
Thank you, John, for that interesting report. A reminder that the senior picnic ticket sales end Tuesday, May 16th. Tickets are priced at $135.
Now here's Fozzie with a look at credit and credit scores in this week's edition of What School Doesn't Teach You.
What is credit score? Imagine you have a piggy bank where you keep all of your money. And every time you borrow some money from your parents, they keep track of whether you pay it back on time or not. If you always pay it back on time, your parents will trust you with more money in the future. So what is credit? Credit is when you borrow money from banks or credit card companies. You must pay your credit back on time. If you do pay it back, then you get good credit score. That means the banks and credit card companies will trust you with more money in the future. For example, if you buy some toilet paper but for some reason you don't have enough money, then you can use your credit card to get the toilet paper, but you must pay it later or over time. It's kind of like debt. Your credit score ranges from 300 to 850. Different lenders may have different standards for what they consider a good credit score, but generally speaking, having a score of 670 or above is considered good, and having a score above 800 is considered excellent. It's important to note that your credit score is based on your credit history. So the longer your credit history, the better your credit score is likely to be. This is because lenders and creditors like to see that you have a long history of responsible credit use. Now, how can you maintain a good credit score? Well, Mr. Bergstrom says you should start off with a low credit limit for your credit card. Make sure you pay it off every month. This tells you how responsible you can be with a credit card. Then, as the months come along, you can upper your credit limit with every passing month. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, I actually learned a lot from that. Thank you, Fozzie.
I got you, bro.
There's a Link Crew interest meeting today at lunch in room A1. Make sure you go check it out.
The final improv match of the year is May 26th from 7 to 9 p.m. in the G Building. Be there or be somewhere else.
Sunday is Mother's Day, so Edwin went out to ask some students to say one nice thing about their moms.
We went around Agora Hills High School to ask our fellow Chargers to describe their mom in one nice word. I'm here with
Fozzie, Roy,
Tristan,
Santiago,
Eden Vidigain,
Carlos Vasquez,
Zoe,
and Lily.
Describe your mom in one nice word.
intelligent, hardworking, caring. I'll just say loving.
Caring. She's very caring.
My mom is really empathetic.
Don't forget to wish your mother a happy Mother's Day this Sunday. Max, What's one nice thing that describes your mother?
Well, she's a very loving person to just everyone, not just me. So that's nice. And she's not fragile.
I can say the same thing about my mom, too. She's a very kind, sweet lady. Love you, Mom, even though you don't watch this.
That's sweet.
You know what else is sweet, though? Our dad joke of the week.
I'm here for the dad joke of the week, Miss Anderson.
The dad joke of the week is, and I'm going to dedicate this one to Mr. McCreary. Why do dads take 2 pairs of socks when they go golfing?
I don't know, why?
In case they get a hole in one.
Well, that's a real knee slapper.
Well, that was par for the course.
What?
Golf joke.
Who wrote that in? Anyways, this was our show for the week. I'm Trevor Wishingrad.
And I'm Max Burgess Rubenstein.
Chargers out.